Thank you very much for joining us here on Times Now. This is Newshour Agenda and I'm Heena Gambhir. Viewers, if you seek entertainment with thrills and constant twists to the plot, I have a suggestion for you. Just binge watch the Delhi Crown of Thorns season 2025. With voting for Delhi Assembly getting over on 5th of February, one thought only the last episode, the climax for the current season was remaining. But no, the Aadmi Party has provided an action-packed penultimate episode. Just a few hours before the EVMs roll out the Delhi election results, the exit polls seem to have sent tremors down one political camp for sure. The impact turned dull Friday into a day of high drama. It started last night. Aadmi Party claimed its principal rival, the BJP, has launched an Operation Lotus. It's a term the BJP's opponents have been using to flag attempts to poach their MLAs and horse trading. Aadmi Party leader Mukesh Ahlawat started this. He took to the social media to post what I will call a declaration of loyalty. Now, he announced, come what may, even if his life is at risk, he will not betray Arvind Kejriwal. He added to the mystery by posting the screenshot of a phone number, claiming that he received a call and an offer to betray Arvind Kejriwal and the Aadmi Party. He said BJP man had asked him to change sides ahead of the election results. And then what? Using Ahlawat's allegation as ammunition, political cannons were loaded and fired at the BJP by the Aadmi Party. In fact, Aadmi Party's member of the Rajya Sabha, Sanjay Singh, yesterday said that the number of Aadmi Party candidates targeted by BJP's offers to switch sides was 7. And soon, on social media platform X, the Aadmi Party chief Arvind Kejriwal upped the number of candidates who received offers from the BJP to 16. Now, facing this alleged climbing threat, the Aadmi Party summoned an emergency meeting at Kejriwal's residence today. Soon, Sanjay Singh reappeared to settle the discrepancy debate in the number of Aadmi Party candidates being approached by the BJP. Now, he junked his tally of 7 and declared that his boss's tally of 16 was the official number. But that did not bring all Aadmi Party netas on one page. Some continued to toe the Operation Lotus line without committing any number. Take, for example, senior Aadmi Party leader Gopal Rai. When he was quizzed, he didn't put out a number. Playing safe, he said many Aadmi Party candidates have got calls. Watch what several Aadmi Party netas had to say on the numbers.
7 विधायकों से अब तक संपर्क किया गया है। उन्होंने हमको फोन करके बताया कि 15-15 करोड़ का ऑफर बीजेपी की तरफ से दिया जा रहा है।
12 बजे के आसपास फोन आया था मेरे पास और वो बोल रहे थे मिलने के लिए कि आपसे मिलना चाहते हैं और परवेश वर्मा जी के ने आपसे को फोन मिलवाया है।
अभी और भी बताया गया कि 20 विधायकों के पास आया गया है। हमारे पास तो नहीं है मगर और 20 विधायकों के पास आया, उन्होंने बताया जिन के पास आया था।
कितने विधायकों ने कहा कि उनसे संपर्क किया गया है सर?
10 से 15 विधायकों ने ऐसा कहा है।
मैं थोड़ा लेट पहुंचा था लेकिन उस समय 15 करोड़ रुपए की बातचीत हो रही।
और कितने एमएलए?
18-20।
किसी के औकात नहीं जो आदिल अहमद खान को फोन कर ले। भारतीय जनता पार्टी में किसी के औकात नहीं जो मुझे फोन कर ले, पर हमारे साथियों को फोन आया। लगभग 20 लोगों को फोन आया है। 15-15 करोड़ रुपए का ऑफर दिया गया है।
अभी तक 16 से अधिक लोगों को संपर्क किया गया है। 16 से अधिक लोगों को।
The BJP responded first with a denial. It called Aadmi Party's latest charge as shoot and scoot politics. To call off the bluff, the BJP then took the matter to the LG with a formal complaint. On his table, the LG directed the Anti-Corruption Bureau to instantly launch a probe. The ACB, without wasting a nanosecond, rushed out a team to Arvind Kejriwal's residence. The team was denied entry. Aadmi Party said it didn't have a notice. The ACB corrected the situation by sending an official notice with some specific questions. Arvind Kejriwal was asked to respond before Friday ends. The ACB is still waiting for the response. Meanwhile, let's show how the drama unfolded through this war of words.
संजय सिंह, अरविंद केजरीवाल, आप लोग झूठ बोलोगे तो आप उसका खामियाजा भुगतने के लिए तैयार रहिए। आपने जो आरोप लगाए हैं घटिया, बेबुनियाद हैं। अगर आपके पास तथ्य हैं तो रखिए, नहीं तो फिर इसका परिणाम भुगतने के लिए तैयार रहिए।
एग्जैक्ट पोल 8 को आएंगे और मोदी जी ही जीतेंगे, बीजेपी जीतेगी।
आम आदमी पार्टी कह रही है कि हम जीतेंगे।
नहीं, आम आदमी पार्टी को भ्रम है, गलतफहमी है। लोकसभा के चुनाव में तो कहा था जेल से वोट, लोकसभा में भी तो कहा, किसी ने सुना? और मेरे नाम से वोट पड़ेगा तो क्या हुआ लोकसभा में?
क्या दिल्ली के अंदर हत्या, लूट, डकैती, बलात्कार, गैंगवॉर, आदरणीय एलजी महोदय इतनी ही त्वरित गति से कार्रवाई करते हैं? लेकिन कम से कम अच्छी बात है कि इस मामले में इतनी सक्रियता दिखाई जा रही है।
देखो, इनके ऐसे रहस्य हैं जो रहस्य रह जाते हैं, कभी सबूत नहीं मिलता इनका, कभी कोई रहस्य सामने नहीं आता। कौन से विधायक को फोन जा रहा है अभी कोई पता है कौन विधायक होगा?
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 1 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
And joining us on this debate number 1 is Shazia Ilmi, national spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party. We also have with us Valmiki Naik, who is spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party. Good evening to both of you. Thank you for speaking with us here on Times Now. Valmiki Naik, I want to begin this discussion with you. There are discrepancies, firstly, on how many MLAs have actually got offers from the Bharatiya Janata Party, as is being alleged by the Aam Aadmi Party. Because in the evening when we were speaking to, the Aam Aadmi Party representative on my show, that person said that, you wait for a few more hours, the number is just going to go up. So from 7 to about 20 plus right now, what's the current number? And are we likely to see a response to ACB's notice?
Heena, first of all, good evening. So the number, obviously, as BJP keeps calling more of our MLAs, the number is bound to increase. So I don't think that should be seen as some sort of, curiosity, because 7 was the number yesterday, and as Operation Lotus, is put in progress, the number of MLAs contacted is definitely going to increase. So I don't see why that has raised so many eyebrows. The fact is that we have not only revealed that this has happened, we have even given the phone number from which we received the call. So it is the responsibility of the agencies, controlled by the Bharatiya Janata Party, to investigate these issues and get to the bottom of it. So we are demanding the same thing. And the whole point about, this thing is that, the people are asking, why is Aam Aadmi Party doing this? And I want to ask the same question back. Why would Aam Aadmi Party do something like this? Because, see, the election has already happened. The votes have been cast. This is not some strategy or some campaign event to, influence the voters or create some sympathy. The votes have already been cast. The results are yet to come. So there is actually no point for Aam Aadmi Party to do anything like this. And the reason this has come up is because we actually got the calls. We have given the phone numbers from where we got the calls. And obviously from yesterday till today, the number of calls have only increased.
Okay,
and,
interesting.
And we should not look at this, just to conclude, we should not look at this as some sort of bizarre claim by the Aam Aadmi Party.
Okay.
Because this is what BJP is famous for doing.
Okay, let's get a response now from Shazia Ilmi of the BJP to what you've said. Aam Aadmi Party trying to suggest there's no smoke without fire. The votes have been cast. Why would they create this kind of a controversy, when we are likely to see the results? In any case, they're quite confident of a victory, unlike what the exit polls have shown.
So what prevents them from giving the names of 7, 16, 20, 40, 80, as many candidates as they're saying are being poached, so they can say anything? And isn't it rather laughable that without even knowing as to who will win and who won't, BJP will start poaching them? Now, if BJP wants to poach them, surely there'll be a phone call, a number, a human being, some sort of a form or apparition or a number with which you can, tie up this crazy, charge with. And what stops him from answering the ACB? Now, when the police acts on your complaint, you have a problem. When the police does not, you have a problem. Now, they're asking for evidence as to where you've got this number from. From 7 has gone up to 16, and now apparently, now it might even go to 100. I have no idea, though there are only 70 candidates that can be from Aam Aadmi Party. So my question is, we all know it's a lie, and you want to stay in news somehow, and this is clearly because you have nothing to say. Just like you had nothing to say on the genocide issue when you were actually asked the question as to who is spreading the poison, where is the poison, where is it being done, and who are the engineers behind it. So I want to ask you, why don't you seriously take to writing fiction thrillers, since you're so full of these conspiracy theories and deluded, and you have such a freaky way of expressing yourself politically? Why don't you actually take that seriously?
Okay.
And you'll make a lot of money this way.
Valmiki Naik, the point that BJP has been trying to make, and what Shazia Elmi has also made, is that if indeed, we've got your point, Shazia. Valmiki, the point is that if indeed, you have proof, why not give it to the ACB when the ACB team had reached Arvind Kejriwal's residence in the afternoon today? They were not allowed inside. Later, they had to come out with a notice. If indeed there are people who are getting calls, why not hold a press conference is what the BJP has to say. How will you respond? Quickly.
No, definitely. And we welcome the investigation. But does the investigation has to be completed by this evening? When the ACB arrives without any notice, I mean, what does that show? It shows that it is the BJP that is actually trying to do the drama to divert from the fact that it has actually tried to run Operation Lotus. And let me just get back to this, because like I said, why would Aam Aadmi Party make this claim after the election and before the results? It makes no sense unless it actually has happened, and I'll tell you why it has happened. Like I said, number one, this is what BJP does. BJP, they've done this in Maharashtra, in Goa, in Manipur, in Madhya Pradesh. I think out of the 20 odd states that they have a government, a third of them have been formed by buying MLAs and toppling the democratically elected governments, not by winning elections.
Okay.
So this is what BJP is famous for. The second reason it is being done now between election and the results is that we ourselves, Aam Aadmi Party ourselves has said that, we are confident of forming the government, but not by winning 60 seats plus like we did in 2015 and 2020, but we would be more in the mid 50s.
Okay.
The whole intention of BJP in this government, in this election, is that they know that Aam Aadmi Party is forming the government, but their whole intention in this campaign was to bring Aam Aadmi Party down closer to 35 so that it would be easier for them to run Operation Lotus.
Okay. Quick response, Shazia Elmi. 30 seconds. I have to wind up this debate.
The plot thickens. The plot keeps thickening. Just look at with what a straight face he comes up with such hilarious charges. And when it comes to evidence, they have nothing to say.
Okay.
These are the people who accused poor Haryana CM of genocide. Genocide is a big word. It's a heavy word. And the minute they were asked the question, they went scampering. These are the same people who made charges against Sheila Dikshit, then they landed up with Congress altogether.
Right.
And not just that, they're the same people who made charges against everybody and then apologizing.
Okay.
So just to say news and to prevent their own team from running away, they are doing this, which is why Arvind Kejriwal
well, we will get to know in just a few hours from now as to what exactly is going to happen in the national capital. And there is going to be more clarity with ACB now looking into this matter very, very closely. I'm completely out of time, but Shazia Elmi, Valmiki Naik, appreciate both of you for joining us here on this debate.